Hey everybody, Mr. Pishke here. Hope you're having a good quarantine, that you're being safe and healthy. Just wanted to update you on some things for this class and in general. So first of all, for this class, for Algebra 2 or Algebra 1 online for the remainder of the school year, every Monday I'll send out some ed puzzles. Those are going to be 2 or 3 lessons out of the week. And the ed puzzles will just be our notes, but then they'll have questions throughout it. So if you're listening, hopefully the questions are, I'm not trying to trick you on any of the questions, and you get credit for answering those questions on the ed puzzle. And as you're listening to the ed puzzle, pause as you need, or rewatch as you need to take your notes. And then you'll submit pictures of those notes and get credit for notes, just like we do in class. And same with the right side. Take pictures of those and submit those. You'll see an assignment that'll be one of your assignments for the week is submitting your notes in practice. And again, on the practice side or the assignments, there's videos to help you with that too. And if the videos aren't helping, or if you have further questions after listening to the videos and practicing, shoot me an email and I can clarify things or find some other resources, create something for you. By the way, in Algebra 2, there are, I'll attach the answers to the right side. So if you just want to check your answers because you're feeling really confident, instead of watching the video or fast forwarding through the video, you can do that as well. But you should be, as you're practicing the right side, checking to make sure that you're doing it correctly. In addition, so besides the notes and the practice, there'll be a formative quiz each week, and that'll be a Quizzes. I believe that's how I'll do it for the remainder of the school year. And you can take that as many times as you want, and you'll get credit for doing that, and you can resubmit your score if you want to improve on it. And then at your last thing will be a Quizzes that I'll call it summative, and you can only take it one time. So you'll want to do the formative and retake it as much as you want to practice for the summative. They should look very similar to each other. So that's the gist of how we'll do online Algebra 2 here. It's similar to class in terms of taking notes, listening, following along, and then trying it on your own on the right side with your practice or assignments. And then if that's not working well, use a video with me doing it or other resources that we find. And then there'll be little quizzes to go along with that for the units. And each week I'll call it Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Each week will be a unit. Usually, again, only 2 or 3 sections from the notes. So that's the plan for Algebra 2 and Algebra 1. All right, moving along. I hope you're doing well. I've had, it's been challenging for me. The first week was tough, and then there's been highs and lows since then. Some things that I've realized have helped me is exercising. That's helped a lot. I get outside a lot now, almost every day, to do some sort of exercise. In addition to that, I usually go for a walk with the kiddos. So if you can get out, if your folks are comfortable with you doing that, I'd strongly recommend it. Routines are good. I am sleeping in a little bit later than I used to and staying up a little bit later, but I'd like to change that. And the more that you can stay on a good routine, the better. For a while, I was having a hard time getting to sleep, and what really helped me there was, I don't have any books here at home that I want to read, but I got an app there's one called Libby and there's one called Hoopla. And those apps, if you have a library card, and if you don't have a library card to the La Crosse Public Library, you should be able to get one, I think, even during the quarantine here. And once you have that library card, you go on those 2 apps, Libby and Hoopla, and you can check out a lot of digital books, whether they're digital books that you read, or I've been getting audiobooks. And so I found some really good books that are interesting. So I look forward to laying down at night and listening to them. But then usually that kind of shifts my mind and it helps me relax. And then eventually I fall asleep. sometimes quicker than I want to, because I wake up a couple hours later and I wonder what just happened in the story or the biography, or I'm listening to some historical stuff now. But that's besides exercise, I'd recommend that. I think looking at your screens and playing games and social media late at night can do the opposite of calm us down, and the opposite of relaxing. So there's a recommendation for you. Go do it. Let me know if you do it, and then tell me what you listened to or read, and if you liked it, or recommend it for me. Lastly, speaking of contacting me, email etiquette. I've gotten quite a few emails from folks, and I appreciate those emails, whether they're questions, concerns, whether they're, emails that things are going well for them, or they're upset with me even, and that's fine. That's I want to hear from you, and if I can help you, or if you're not sure about something, I'd strongly encourage you that when you start your email, that you say hello or hey or something like that. So this is like the email etiquette thing, and it's good to start with something like an introduction, or not like a paragraph or an essay thing, but a hello. That's always good versus getting straight to what you need. So just, hey, Mr. Pischke, and then go ahead and say what you need or want or are confused about or angry about. And then a sign off is nice too, but not absolutely necessary. Your computers have spell check, so if you can spell check stuff, that would be good. A different teacher actually recommended the spell check thing. It's not as big of a deal with me. I really like the hey, because it kind of sets the tone where it's a little bit more humane. People talking to each other or emailing each other. So if you can start to work those in, I'd appreciate it. And in the future, whoever you're working with in the future, teachers, professors, coworkers, family members, friends, in an email situation, really like that. I know that texting and Snapchat, you guys don't do that, I don't think. So here we should. Alrighty, I hope everything's well. If you need anything, shoot me an email or a private classroom message, or I think that's about it, right? Okay. All right. Hope it's all is well. Again, get a hold of me if you need me. Take care, everybody.